Hey guys, Miss J's here, back with another video. So today we are leveling up pizza night with this crispy cheesy fried chicken pesto pizza. It's going to change the game for pizza altogether. So here we are starting out with a nice clean chicken breast. I am only using this one chicken breast as it was plenty once I began to chop up the chicken breast. So we will be chopping it up into small pieces, bite-sized pieces, and once you fry it up, it definitely will be enough to top a full-size pizza. And we're just going to continue to do this until we get it all chopped up. Of course, if you like pizza, you're willing to try this. I have not seen this anywhere, so I decided I wanted to try it out for myself, and it is going to be delicious. Hope you guys are having a great day. Here we're going to start seasoning our chicken, and we will be using some Tony Satchery. We are going to use some garlic powder. We are going to use some onion powder. We are also using some paprika. This is smoked paprika, and some chili garlic tips seasoning. And we're just going to get everything seasoned liberally with all of our seasonings. Please use whatever flavor of seasonings you wish to use. You might want to do something else. You might want it a little bit more smoky, then maybe add you in some chili powder if you want to do that. So we rubbed all our chicken down and got the seasoning all over everything and got it in our bowl here. I know that doesn't look like a much, but I guarantee you it is plenty, okay? So here are some of our other ingredients. We're going to be using some sliced red onion. We're going to use some pesto sauce bought just from the store. You can make your own if that's what you choose to do. We got some mozzarella cheese here. We also have some cream cheese here. And these next ingredients are combined to make our white sauce. So we got some Parmesan cheese. We also have some more garlic powder. We have some more onion powder. We also have some minced garlic here. And then we have some oregano, okay? So that is all going in our white sauce. We will also be using some fresh mozzarella. We're going to slice it up and then chunk it for our pizza in combination with our regular mozzarella. We have some Greek yogurt here, 2 cups of self-rising flour. We also have some oregano that we're going to use in our seasonings. So here we're going to start out with our 2 ingredient pizza dough. We got our self-rising flour again, and we're going to use the same amount of yogurt. We're Greek yogurt. We're going to use both 2 cups and get all of it combined together, mixed up really well. Of course, I am using a fork and turning it over to get it completely wet, but now I'm going to put on my glove and get in here and really get to mixing our flour and our yogurt together so we can get it to the consistency we want it to be. Now, because I'm going to flour my surface, I do want my dough somewhat to still have a little give, or maybe even a little wetness. Some might think not too wet, but just enough to where I can use some of the flour I'm going to mix it with to actually keep it from drying out. So here we have our dough ready. And now we're going to move over to our chicken, our little chicken bites, and get it all crispy. I did not do a whole breast fried and then slice it because I wanted my chicken to be crispy all around. So if you choose to do the chicken breast whole and then cut it up like that, you can do that. But I decided to do it this way, and so that chicken is nice golden brown and seasoned the way we want it. So now I am putting down some oil on my pan, just some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going in here. I didn't have any cornmeal, so I am using a little Jiffy. And so now it's time to get our dough rolled out into the size we want to make our pizza, so we can get it on our pan. I am going to get ready to put it in the oven because I want my dough to cook thoroughly through. So I am going to put it on the pan and then get it in the oven. I am going 400 degrees. Of course, you see here I'm putting a little olive oil on top just to get it to kind of fry up a little bit. You don't have to use that if you don't want to. As you can see, it did make it crispy on the top a little bit. Of course, here I kind of let it stay in a little longer than I wanted to, but that's okay. It is still fine. Here you see our white sauce, and no, you did not see me do the video part for that. Somewhere in translation, my video ended up missing, but this is what we have, and I will do another video on that later. But now we're going in with our pesto sauce on top of our white cream cheese sauce. I am going to just spread this out. Don't forget to use this as you choose because this pesto is kind of strong, so you don't want to overpower your whole dish. Yes, this is a pesto or fried chicken pesto pizza, and so pesto is prominent, but you do not want it to be the star. I think the fried chicken here for me was the star. So I just made sure I covered liberally from end to end and had the flavor of the pesto. I am going in with some red sliced onions. Now, this is my choice. If you do not wish to put onions at all on your pesto pizza, you don't have to do that. And now we're going in with our mozzarella, our shredded mozzarella. We're going to put that on there liberally. We're going to make sure we get those edges of the crust because I like to eat the whole pizza. If you don't, just put it where you want. And then, of course, here's our fresh mozzarella, which I cubed so I can spread it out and get it to spread in certain spots. Now, once we get through spreading our mozzarella, we're going to put it in the oven, let it melt up some. Maybe probably took 10-15 minutes. And now we're getting ready to go down with that nice golden chicken. Now, again, I told you this chicken ended up being a lot. As you can see, I could cover a lot of the pizza. So you can be as liberal as you want or use as little as you want to top this pizza. Of course, I wanted to cover end to end, kind of like you do with pepperoni, but hey, it's up to you. So now we're going down with a little bit more mozzarella, just trying to cover some of my chicken because, yes, I am going to put this back in the oven just to get my chicken a little bit up to temp, but not long enough to overcook my chicken. It's going in probably about 5 minutes just to get the rest of the mozzarella that I just added melted. Now, for me, I needed a little something extra. You can do this part if you want to or not. I decided to add a little hot honey drizzle, and I am using some sriracha honey, which I got from Walmart, those little bitty bottles. They are going discontinued, so you'll have to find your way to make your hot honey sauce. Here you just see I added a little honey, and I am just going to mix those two ingredients together just to get my hot honey to a desired sauce. Now you could, if you want to, use a pesto drizzle. I decided not to do that. I thought I was going to need that hot sauce, but I didn't use that at all. So as you can see here, I would have preferred a drizzle, straight drizzle, but what I got with the tools I'm using is driblets. Either way, it still gave me the flavor I wanted on this. And so I am going to put a little on my chicken just to make sure that none of it is dried out. But this was an amazing pizza, loved by all. It changed the game. I seriously encourage you to save, share, and then let us know what you think about this pizza. So we really appreciate you guys for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have more delicious recipes to come. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, we want to ask you to take this time to do so. If you are a family member and you haven't shared this video or shared this channel with your friends, y'all stop being selfish. Come on, share with everybody. We want everybody in the family. Anyway, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be informed every time we do an upload, and that way you won't miss anything. Thanks for watching. Bye.